Hi enjoyers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Lucy, thanks for being here, and if you're not new and you've watched my other videos, then love you for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a new way I blow dry my hair. So if you haven't seen, I'll put a little link somewhere on this screen, I don't know where, to my past bouncy blow dry tutorial that I did. That was with a Babyliss Big Hair. I'm still 100% obsessed with my Babyliss Big Hair and use it all the time, but I found another brush, maybe for those who found the Babyliss Big Hair too difficult. There's a lot of buttons and which way you have to blow dry it and all this. This new brush that I found is just brushing your hair and it gives you a bouncy blow dry. Like, I'm obsessed. It's called the Revlon One Step Hair Dryer and Volumiser, and it really is one step. It's so easy. This is what it looks like. I saw loads of Instagram ads going around of like fake ones of these, but the Revlon one is the original one. There's no learning which buttons you have to press or anything like that. It really is just off, cold, 1 or 2. I always just put it right up to 2 because I just want this job done quickly. It's so easy and I'm going to show you how I use it. As in my last blow drying tutorial, my makeup takes such a long time to do that my hair is actually dry by the time I go to film, which is so annoying, but it's fine because you don't really need wet hair to use these. It's handy if your hair would be damp because your hair hasn't then like set the way it's going to be. I'm going to spray loads of heat protection spray over my hair now, so that'll make it quite wet anyway. I just use a Tresemme heat defense spray. It was the cheapest one in the shop when I went there. That is why I use it. I'm not sure if it's any good. I also decided in isolation that I was just gonna revert back to biting all my nails off, considering I can't get to my nail salon, so let's just ignore that my nails look horrendous. Thanks. I'm just gonna spray this all over my hair, enough to make it quite damp, but if your hair's already damp, then just spray all you need. Okay, I've just sprayed legit half the bottle in my hair, which is great. So my hair's quite damp now, which is how hopefully your hair is looking. Then I've just got one of these little clips and I'm gonna section off the bottom half of my hair, well, section off the top half of my hair and just clip that all up to get it out the way. For those of you watching thinking, why do I need to know how to do a bouncy blow dry in isolation? One, you can still feel glam in isolation, huns. I mean, I have been sat in my pajamas every single day. B, did I say A last time or 1? B, 2, who knows? We're gonna be out of this, huns, and we need to know how to look glam at the end of isolation, so you might as well learn now, we've got time. So I've clipped up the top half of my hair, got this bottom half, and it is so simple. So this brush is quite big. You don't need to be taking small chunks of hair. You can take really big chunks. So this, I'm just gonna split into 2. I'm gonna get my brush. I'm gonna switch it all the way to number 2, like I just showed you on the back. Taking a section of my hair, just a little recap from my last blow dry video if you haven't watched that. The roots are the most important part of a bouncy blow dry. So the roots really need to be dry because if they're damp, then they're gonna weigh the hair down, and they need to be dried upwards to really get the volume coming out at the roots. So I'm just going to brush my roots up like this until it's dry, and then once that section's dry, I'm going to come round, wrap the bottom half round the brush like that, and just pull down. Do that a few times until it's dry, and then I'm going to twirl the curl through my fingers and we'll be done. So I'm just going to do 2 sections on that side, 2 sections on that side, like that, and then we'll be moving on. This is so quick. What on earth? Let's go. There we go. As you just saw, I just started dropping loads of bits of hair in there. That's fine, doesn't matter. You can just add them to your next section. If you're thinking it looks a bit frizzy at the top, yours might not. I've got really frizzy hair, so I'll just put a bit of oil in at the end to smooth all that out, so don't worry about frizz. And lastly, The reason I said it's better to just have your hair a bit damp and not soaking wet is because this would take such a long time if your hair was soaking wet. Like, it is a powerful brush, it is hot, but drying your hair at all when it's soaking wet takes a really long time. Now I'm just gonna do the same again on this section, just blow drying the roots up. On that section, I only blow dried from one side, but you can go front or back, whatever you feel would make your hair dry quicker. I'm using this screen above you as a mirror. So sorry if you feel like I keep looking up there and not looking at you. Let's go with this section and then the first little part will be done. Yes, so quick and easy, bouncy curls, and nothing to learn. All we're doing is brushing our hair and wrapping it round. That's what we like. Easy, bouncy blow dries that we can do at home. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do the exact same on this side. There's no reason that I did the back part first and then the front part, do whatever you like. We are just wanting these gorge bouncy curls and roots dried upwards. I know it's not looking like there's much volume at the roots at the moment, but there is, and it will all come together. And the most important part of bounce is actually this section anyway, so don't even worry. Okay, now I'm gonna take a next section down of my hair. I probably do my hair in 3 sections. So the bottom section, then I will take everything that isn't kind of this center part of my head and do that, and then we'll do that last bit. Okay, splitting that into 2 again. I'm just gonna do the same again. So brushing through at the roots, bringing it round, wrapping that round and pulling through, and then twiddling with my finger. Sorry, emergency stopping of the video to say, can someone legit pay for me to have a brow lift? Is that me or is that Bella Hadid? I don't know. Oh my God. Don't worry if you're thinking they look a bit tight at the moment because we're gonna shake all our hair out at the end anyway, but yes, hey. Now going on to the top section. So this one's a little bit different, so listen closely. I'm going to be taking the sections from the back and then getting closer to the front. So taking a little section, well not even little, taking a section at the back like that. And then I'll clip this to one side again. So I'm going to blow dry, shrinking down at my chair so you can see. I'm going to blow dry my roots directly up like this and keep doing that until it's totally dry. Then I'll bring it to the side to do the wraparound bit, and then once I'm finished with it and I've twirled it through my fingers, I'm gonna throw it back. Not like throwing it back on TikTok, throwing my hair back. I don't want it to fall into my parting just yet. If it does that naturally, that's fine, but I'm not gonna put it into a parting yet. I'm just gonna throw it back. Okay, taking the next section. There we go. Almost over, Hans. How great. So this front section that I've just kept, ooh, we're going to be doing slightly differently. So let's just clip him there. This section, we're going to do exactly the same as what we've just done. Blow dry up, come to the side, throw it back. Okie dokie, and now the last section. So, if you have really long hair, you might not be able to do this, and that's fine. I'll tell you another way that you could do it, but I'm going to wrap this entire bit of hair around there and just pull forward. We don't want to be blow drying this one back because we want the hair at the front of our face to kind of come forward and be all sultry rather than going back. So I'm going to blow dry it around like that and just pull through. If your hair is too long to wrap the whole bit of hair around, that's fine. Just blow dry forward like this and then wrap the bottom bit like we did before. Let's go. And then twirling it round. And now I'm going to throw all my hair over. Let's just put the brush down. All my hair over and just go at the roots like that to really get the volume to come to life, and then flip it all back. So, whew. Okay, now I'm going to split it into its parting and bring it round. And there we go, big hair, just how I like it. Honestly, big hair makes me so happy. If I know I'm having a good big hair day, nothing can go wrong. So if you don't mind a bit of fluffy hair at the bottom, you can just leave it like this. I'm half tempted to do that. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, so I use Pantene Pro V Repair and Protect. It is literally an oil for nourishing your hair, but I just find it really makes my hair less frizzy without making it really heavy. It's a really light oil, so it's great for keeping the volume. I'll just put a few squirts of that in my hand and then run it through just the ends, not the top. If you want to put it through the top, just really lightly pat because we don't want too much oil in that section. Fluffing that top section up, oh my goodness, I mean, I'm obsessed. There was no learning what has to go where and when do you turn what button or anything. You're just brushing your hair the same way you'd always brush your hair, maybe a little bit different to the way you normally brush your hair, but you're just brushing your hair. There's nothing to learn. It's just brush up, twist round, done. Get to leave the house looking absolutely glam. I hope you've thoroughly enjoyed that video and haven't found me too annoying. I hope you found it easy to follow and that you like the final look. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. More than happy to answer. Let me know what else you want to see, angels. Thanks so much for watching and sticking with me through this video. I love you so much. I hope you're doing okay in isolation. I know I didn't really touch on it in this video, but it is a difficult time, and if you need anybody to talk to, just message me on Instagram. It's lifeoflucie_. Love you all so much and enjoy your big hair. Bye.